the limit. Let's join me for an interesting sharing of Borderless Accounting. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lily Tan, the Managing Director of TNB Global Outsource and also Senior Consultant for QuickPro Solutions. I'm honored and at the same time humbled to be one of the speakers for QuickFest 2023. I would like to extend appreciation and gratitude to Intuit Quickbooks for giving me this great opportunity to share my experience in this platform. Before I start my sharing, I would like to introduce myself as you know, my name is Lily, a fellow member of ACCA, ACTA Certified Trainer, and QuickBooks Online Pro Advisor. Currently, I have more than 22 years of corporate consulting experience, primary area of specialty in accounting, taxation, corporate secretary, and business restructuring, included digital transformations for SME and MNC. We are managing over 1,000 portfolio for both locally and foreign-owned in diverse industries. As a leader, I love to inspire and motivate our team to achieve the best, while always striving for excellence. Therefore, we always brought a creative and strategic mindset to work. Now, the global economic landscape becomes more complex and volatile. New challenges keep cropping up. Modern organizations are rapidly embracing new technologies to meet their growth for optimizing operations, connecting employees, and serving customers. In fact, 70% of companies either have a digital transformation strategy in place or are currently working on one. As a profession that is integral to the business and economies, accountants are the leaders who will have to provide resolutions and innovative answers to manage this issue. Accountants operate in a very dynamic and fast-paced environment. Over the years, the accounting industry is swiftly evolving with the enhancement of technology. Most of the accountants are worried whether technology can replace their job scope and feeling insecure. Many of us are concerned about being replaced in view of over-reliance on the technology to complete tasks and fewer opportunities to showcase problem-solving skills. Actually, digitizations will support accountants, but not to replace them. We, as an accountants, have always played an important role as professionals. We must recognize that the world has moved and we have to move with it. As I always like to mention to my team, if you don't change with the times are going to change you. Accountants too will have to think beyond what they have been used to. Borderless accounting become very popular topic in finance industry recent years, especially since COVID-19 pandemic. What is borderless accounting? It refers to the practice of the accounting without the limitations of geographic borders. It involves using cloud-based accounting software and digital tools to manage financial data, communicate with clients and the stakeholders, and collaborate with colleagues from anywhere in the world. Borderless accounting offers a solution to this problem by providing real-time financial data that can be accessed from anywhere, allowing business to make informed decisions quickly and efficiently. Our firm had been focused on providing outsourced accounting services starting 2001. You and I know that this is a traditional business model for most of the accountants. Recent years, we start to focus on supporting clients to improve efficiency, spurs innovation, business transformation evaluation services, and lead to seamless digital journey. But successfully bringing an initiative from ideation to implementation takes more than just technology. It required a holistic approach that addressed both the IT and the human side of change. It is a major elements of the accounting firm model are changing as a company struggles to survive in an increasing complex and threatening environment. The role of the management accountants has become even more critical. Next, you must be wondering, how could accountings allow us to provide borderless services? Until the pandemic, many small businesses were using Excels or desktop system that required their accountants to be in person or on site to do the tasks. It is including accounts receivable, keying in accounts payable, GL, and bank reconciliations. However, with the pandemic, financial professional and the small business owner were not able to access to their office. All the data, paper, check stock, and more became completely inaccessible. Swift action was demanded to keep business lights on. The best course of action. Yes, moving to cloud. This leap was a forceful evolution of the industry for clients and accountants. Therefore, we decided to introduce to our clients, and the feedback were positive. They found that graphical reports easy to understand, which ensured the data was more useful. They loved the clean and user-friendly interface. Clients now wanting to use the system, which is a huge change. All duplicate keying has been eliminated, and much of the transactions entry has been automated, which has cut costs and provided additional staff capacity within our team. Our team used to have a regular visit clients to pick up a copy of their financial data, invoices for keying in into the system. It was so time-consuming, cumbersome, and error-prone. We have now moved some of our clients onto QuickBooks Online and has provided many efficiency saving to both our clients and the practice. Number one, access clients' data in real time regardless of their locations. You and me don't deny that. I believe this is not uncommon for you. It is available on the mobile app, which makes it easy to manage the business on the move. The mobile app provides us access to the client's data anywhere in the world that ensures that we can answer questions and respond to queries quickly, which enhance client satisfactions. During the pandemic, there are increasing demand in our service from a different part of the world. We managed to recruit new manpower remotely. We are now able to source more expertise and accountants remotely by accessing QBO anytime. Number two, unlock flexibility and skill. The QuickBooks Online Accounting's API let the app such as inventory, POS system, HRM, CRM, etc. utilize key features and the data in QuickBooks Online. Individual API entities corresponds with forms, list, and the other tools in the customer-facing QuickBooks Online UI. It will reduce the duplications of work drastically. Keeping control of the accountings and the reportings obligations at home and overseas is a stretch for any international businesses. QBO is easily adapted to most of the SME business and very flexible to evolve with it, especially with API integrations. I always believe money comes by time. Anything that can save your time is worth investing. Time management is crucial elements of success for business growth. However, more often than not, business owners are overwhelmed with the daily operations and the need of prioritize their tasks. As it is so easy and user-friendly, we save a lot of time in communicating with each other in day-to-day operations. By a simple click, all the report and the database are available instantly. There are so many great features that you can discover by using QBO. With no additional cost involved, I would like to share with the most powerful features that I love most. This is a snap receipt features in QBO. Previously, what we have to key in the raw data from the source document, but now we just simply use the snap receipts features in the QBO, take the picture of the receipts for a mobile app, the system able to capture date, name, VAT, and amount informations. What we need to do is to categorize, review, and create the entry. It's just as simple as that. Clients' database has grown and evolved after using QBO Cloud Accounting. We noticed that many inquiries from overseas inquires since we start introduce QBO to clients. We are now expanding our service to overseas clients who are currently using QBO. Day-to-day tasks not interrupted, really thanks to the cloud. In the new world of business, you can focus what is important by implementing ready tools to automate manual processes to improve efficiency and reduce resources. Despite pandemic, our day-to-day operations will be continued. Another great feature is auto backup. With the desktop software, a hard drive crash, a water spill, or a power surge can mean a total loss of the year's worth information. With the cloud, data is stored remotely, eliminating the risk of the financial information being lost forever due to the unforeseen circumstances. Most of the online software providers do regular backup data, often multiple times throughout the day, usually on server in multiple locations. So therefore, when you are using the QBO, the auto backups systems, it's really provide a great saving times for us. Shifting the clouds means more opportunity for permanent remote workforce. A professional accountancy qualification is an incredible asset, the value of which does not change because of the COVID-19 for the last few years. Entering the 21st century, financial professionals saw their responsibility shifting from recording various aspects of the corporation's financial health to join top executives in the broad-based partnership, a trend accelerated by the current situation. By using QBO, it means we allow a permanent remote workforce to work efficiently. It has changed the way how we work now. Well, into the pandemic, the limitations and the benefits of the remote work are clearer. Although many people are returning to the workplace as economics reopen, the majority are still working remotely, as indicated in surveys that hybrid models of the remote work for some employees are workable. All right, let us have a quick glance of the key features of QBO that really useful. I will not drill into details in each functions and the benefits. However, I would like to highlight some of the key features of the QBO that is really useful. First thing, multi-currency functions. Auto revaluations of the exchange gain or loss. Book review. Fetch the real-time rate. Next, receipt catcher. No bias, but this is a very nice features, a great features that help me a lot. API integrations, bank feed. Last but not least, this is also one of the features that really helped me a lot, which is project accounting. It saves a lot of time for our clients in order to classify the project and are able to view the project's profit and loss accounts by a simple click. These are the couples of the key features that really I love it. Not to forget, just in year 2021, Intuit has invested US $1.3 billion in QuickBooks AI technology. Yes, US $1.3 billion in QuickBooks AI technology. As a cloud computing has substantially benefited accounting firm, it has been driven not only by accountants, but also many businesses who view digital adoptions to make things more productive in their own enterprise. In order to summarize what we have covered about the borderless accounting, let me share that pandemics was the key catalyst for clients to accelerate to move to cloud. We noticed the demand and inquiries trends have a lot of changes compared to prior COVID-19. We used to be a desktop reseller over the past 2 decades. During the pandemic, some of the clients have moved towards online channels or network solutions rather than just looking for the offline standalone software. On the bright side, pandemic gave a strong push for the business transformations, digitizations, manpower training, and development. Over half of the business reported having accelerated their digital transformations due to the pandemic. Wow, what are the obstacles faced, in the traditional accountings? Prior to cloud, most accounting software was desktop-based. In other words, the actual applications was installed and run from the hard drive of your office desktop computer. This has a several drawbacks, included limited access to your data. That very common issue happened was retrieve the wrong backup files or the files corrupted due to the system bugs or hard disk crash. They also need for a constant software updates and ongoing cost of the backing up of all these financial informations. Normally, hard documents were kept in the client place. Usually, they have their own manual way of keeping track of their expenses or income. Being a desktop versions meant that we rarely have a real-time view of their clients' financials, which make it difficult to be proactive. This approach means they could only see their historical data and the financial impact of what had happened in the businesses. With the cloud accounting, we spend less time visiting clients to collect the source document and rekey in the data from Excel, and the team have been to build upon their impressive skills to deliver the important advice that small businesses owners crave. As a cloud computing such as QBO has substantially benefited to the organization, that it has been driven not only by accountants, but also the many business owners who will digital adoptions to make things more productive in their own enterprise. Our clients really appreciate that productivity is gained, that the mobile app delivers. They can access their financial information from their smartphone and also the iPad when they are out of the office. They can issue invoice from the work site, send reminder, or even take a picture of the expenses receipts when they are out and about. Next, no boundaries. Mobility is winner. Boundaries came naturally to us. From childhood time, we identify ourselves by street name or the area. Until adult, we identify ourselves by the place or the country we live. But now, this is no longer important in this situation, especially in the accounting world. The movement restriction never stopped us from communicating with our customers and vendors, despite at once 100 millions of the workers worldwide locked down at home. Whether you are from East or West, we must adapt the new norm of working style with no boundary. When the pandemic halted travel around the group, business traveler had to private quickly from in-person meetings and events to virtual platform. But how we turned the documents such as quotations, contract, PO, agreement in a common platform instead of sending email or putting in a shared drive. Many organizations has changed some of the accounting SOP so that everyone is in the same common cloud accounting platform, regardless where you are. What are the greatest unknowns we face? How is this COVID-19 reshaping our world forever? Over the past 2 years pandemic, Today, we are in the endemic, and we're starting by looking at the issue of the work, how the pandemics have normalized remote work, and what that might mean, how the world of work might change forever. What we learn is to build a better safety nets for the most vulnerable workers. Some lesson learned. We can accomplish most of the tasks remotely without significant drop in the productivity or the quality. Most employees appreciate flexibility, especially those with the long commute times. A new survey found that the responses to the pandemic has sped up the adoptions of the digital technology and the digital transformations by the several years, and those changes could be over a long run. Modern organizations are rapidly embracing new technology to meet their goal to optimizing operation, connecting employee, and serving customer. In fact, successful to bring this initiative, it needs a lot of efforts. We survive and thrive because we believe we can. If you don't believe, of course, you would never try. Therefore, during these periods, we flick our workings were on its head. When some of the clients have responded, it will asked why their organization didn't implement those changes before the crisis. Just over half say that they were not a top business priority. The crisis removed these barriers. In some cases of the remote workings, say their company moved more quickly than they thought possible before the pandemic to implement a workable accounting solutions like QBO for a small to the medium size of the businesses. The time frame can be as fast as within 2 days to a month, depends on the complexity of the system. With many employees and the clients working remotely during this period, cloud system provide us the flexibility, stay connected wherever we go, especially work from home model. So what the role can accountants play in this change? The traditional mindset might suggest cutting costs and identifying saving and efficiency. By using the QBO cloud accounting system, this is the way of working, borderless accounting. Coming to end of my sharing, I really hope that you enjoy my sharing, and let's write the digital journey together with QBO. Once again, thanks everyone for participating. Goodbye, and wishing you all the best of luck. Thank you.